Tyler Robinson woke with a start, the room spinning around him. The air was thick and smelled of old paper and something metallic. He didn't know where he was or how he got there. All he knew was the strange, hollow feeling in his chest and the words that echoed in his mind, a script he had been forced to memorize. He closed his eyes, and the memories came in flashes. A rooftop, cold wind whipping through the night, a man in a dark suit handing him a heavy black backpack. "It's a gift," the man had said, his voice like rustling leaves, "for the one who will be reborn." He saw the stage below, the bright lights, the man speaking into a microphone. Charlie Kirk. But as Tyler watched, the man's face seemed to shimmer, to become transparent. The microphone wasn't a microphone at all, but a glowing, pulsating crystal, and when it pulsed a final time, the man on stage didn't fall from a bullet. He simply emptied. The concrete wasn't meant to hide a crime. It was meant to seal something, a door to a place that shouldn't be opened. Tyler watched, horrified, as men in dark suits poured the thick, gray liquid over the rooftop entrance, sealing the gateway to the other side. He saw them then, the other two. They weren't criminals. They were just like him, caught in the web. Their eyes were wide with the same terror, the same confusion. They were being led away not by police, but by the same men in dark suits. They were the next steps in the ritual. The security team wasn't there to protect him. They were there to perform the ritual. Their hand signals weren't a warning, but a chant, a series of incantations. Their movements were precise, deliberate, a dance of dark magic. The chats weren't on a computer. They were in his head, whispers in the dark corners of his mind, the voices of Bill Ackman and J.D. Vance, not speaking of money or politics, but of power and sacrifice. The words were not typed, but felt, a cold pressure behind his eyes. The money wasn't a payment. It was an offering, $1 million for a soul. Bill Ackman, a man of power and wealth, was not a conspirator, but a priest in this twisted religion. The money was a sacrifice, a key to a new level of power. The jet wasn't for a body. It was for a soul. Charlie Kirk's essence, now a swirling, ethereal light, was being rushed to a new vessel. J.D. Vance, the pilot, was not a politician, but a ferryman, a guide to the other side. The plane was a hearse for a soul, not a body. The story didn't add up because it wasn't a story of this world. It was a story of a ritual, of a soul transferred, of a new life born from a stage death. Tyler Robinson was not a killer. He was a witness. And now he was the next vessel, the next sacrifice. The words he had memorized were not a confession, but an incantation, a key to his own demise.